Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bex. I hope that you're all well. If you can hear any rustling or strange noises, my mum is just packing something outside, but I don't really have any other good time to film, so excuse any crazy background noise. But today's video, I'm finally talking to you about starting Bible college and starting being a minister in training and how it's all going and everything. So I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to start with my orientation week, which was my very first week, which feels like a long time ago. It was the very end of September. We are now going into November. It's crazy. And yeah, it was an amazing week actually. So some of you maybe know that I was testing out accommodation, and so I actually had booked into a local hotel, which was the accommodation that was going to be used for the uni this year. And I booked in there and I was like, this will be a great run because this is a week. I had to spend a whole week at uni. Normally I'm only there for 2 days a week, but I spent a whole week there, and so I was like, I'm going to stay in the hotel for a week, get really settled in, it'll be really good. So I get there, I settle into the hotel, that went really well, and my first week was actually just awesome. I had been praying and praying that my anxiety would be at bay and that I would really just make friends and that people would be really nice, and that's exactly what happened. Everyone on my course is so friendly, they're so kind and so generous, and I instantly just felt really calm, and it felt really cool to be with a group of people who were all like-minded in faith, and also to meet so many people who were also going into ministry training at the same time as me. And so I had an amazing first week. 3 of the days were mostly training, as in safeguard training was a whole day, and then we had 2 days of just, I guess not training, but filling you in about uni life, what it is to study at this particular Bible college, the way that the uni works, and we looked at stuff like what it means to be a master's student and what is successful and unsuccessful and all that kind of good stuff. And then one of the days we had a quiet day and a reflection day, and so somebody actually came and led us in just having a quiet day, and we spent a lot of time reflecting on what it is that we're doing, this calling that we have to be ministers, and spending a lot of time in silence and reflecting on this journey that we're going into. And that was an amazing day, and it was so needed. It was 2 days in to the week there, and it was just really great. And I just felt like I really connected with the other people on my course. I felt God's presence with me, and it was just an amazing and moving time. And the person that led us was so in the spirit, and they were praying for us, and it was really funny because I had been walking down the hill to come into the uni, and he said that he had seen me and thought, oh, she's definitely going to the Bible college today. And we didn't know each other, and I just thought that's so cool that he sensed that about me, and I actually thought the same about him. As he was driving along, I thought he's going to turn in there. And then later on in the day, he actually was praying for each person individually and was sort of saying to me that things are going to come and the temptations are going to come, but don't give up, stick at it and keep going. And I thought, already, like, I've just got here and it's already going to be that hard. And that will come back into play because everything went so swimmingly, and it got to the last day. It was a Friday. I was getting ready to go home. I was about 10 minutes away from checking out, and the hotel sent an email and they closed down. So that was shocking. I checked out. I was very glad actually that I was already leaving and that the hotel wasn't closing down immediately and I had nowhere to go for the rest of the week for uni. I was glad I was on my way home, but it was quite a shock, and at the same time I felt really peaceful about it. You know, I had had a great week and the journey was just like a 10-minute walk from the uni, and that was great, but I somehow felt like this is fine, like this is meant to be. And in some ways I miss the commute. I mean, being someone who used to be very healthy and could do that, I do miss it. I miss having chats with people after class as you all go to get the train, and I felt like I was missing out in that sense. I didn't in others because I was getting a lot of rest, and in the morning I didn't have the crazy commute in, but I just felt like it would be alright. And for the last, I guess, like month or so, I've been travelling in, and it has been going well, and my energy has somehow been holding on in there, and I would say that's because of the Lord. The Lord worked it out, and At the moment, you know, things are up in the air about, are there people in the area? Is there going to be somewhere else that maybe I can stay or crash for one night? But at the moment, traveling in seems to be the way forward, and I'm okay with it. And I know that God is with me in it, and He has been teaching me much in terms of all of the work that I was doing into putting my trust in Him for my travel anxiety. And then I had to travel in the morning when it's busy and all of that stuff, and He's just really been with me. And yeah, I've had a few moments. I've had to rush to the toilets and stuff because you guys know I have some bladder issues, but I've always made it to the toilet, and the Lord has just provided and just been there with me every time I feel anxious, every time things are getting too much. And I think I'm going to make a full video for the travel anxiety one, but things have just been going really, really well, and the last few weeks I've been really enjoying it. Just having a great group of friends, really. We've got a nice WhatsApp group going, and the tutors have been so helpful and kind, and I've just really, really enjoyed it. However, some of you may have seen my video last time, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, I did have to go and have bladder surgery, and so that put a little bit of a scupper in the works because I've missed about 3 classes, I think, so far, because you have to have a COVID test, and so I couldn't go into my full 2 days a week. I could only go in once. Well, after I'd had the COVID test, I had to stay home and isolate, and then my recovery was a little bit worse than I was expecting, so I ended up missing classes the following week, and so I felt quite stressed about that because I didn't want to fall behind. It's so early days and I'm already off. And at first I got worried about it, and then I thought, you know what, the uni are fine, I'm fine, I can do my work from home, and I did that, and it felt good. And this week I'm actually on half term. We get 1 half term in the whole year, so that was really fun to get a week off as such. But I've had this time to really catch up and to start working on essays and stuff that are due at the end of next month. But we've had a lot of other things going on. We had some really sad news with a really close friend of mine who lost a parent, and it was just really hard, and the funeral was going to be next week, and so because of that I'm also obviously not going to go into class that day, and I just felt things spiralling out of control. I then started receiving lots of appointments for things I've been waiting for, which mean that I won't be able to go to uni on those days, and I've managed to move some of them because I calmed down enough to remember that I needed to pray and ask the Lord to make a way through the situation. But there are things coming up in the future that look like I might miss more class, and it scares me, it terrifies me, because I feel like I'm behind, I feel like I'm chasing everybody else and catching up, and I feel like I can't progress with my assignments as well because I'm not on campus, I haven't got the access to the library, and I feel this freaking out. And then as I was washing up today, I remembered what he said in orientation week, the leader of our quiet day, and he said to me about the temptations will come and the hard times are coming, but you need to stay firm. And I thought, this is what he was talking about. I have the temptation to run and leave or to postpone this year because there's too much going on and I can't keep up and I can't do it. And the truth is, I can't do it. I can only do it with the Lord. The only way I've been able to understand my work, the only way I'm going to be able to do assignments, the only way that the uni are going to be kind and generous and gracious to me, and the only way I'm going to get through these hard weeks and this time and feeling behind is if I let it go and let God take control. Let God make a way for it to happen. Let God help me to have the knowledge or give me the knowledge that I don't have. It's only going to work out if I trust Him. And in a way, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I had an amazing first 2 weeks where everything was so good and so smooth, and I saw His, where I had been asking, He provided. And then it was and now you need to trust me again because it's not always going to be easy, and this is going to be hard, and this job is going to be hard, going into ministry. And I'm trying to be appreciative through this journey. It is hard, but I'm trying to hang on in there for dear life, and trust the Lord that He is working in all of this and that I will get through it. And so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. In terms of being a minister in training, my red light is flashing, so I'm going to go quickly. I'm super, super enjoying it. My placement has been awesome at my home church. I've already learnt so much from our new minister, and I know I'm going to be learning so much more, and the placement side of things I'm really enjoying. It's really worked itself out, and I'm so grateful for that too, because I think the pressure of the placement not working and feeling like I have loads of things to do at uni would have just been too much. I feel like I'm doing loads for placement and that's going well, but I need to get my head around the uni stuff and figure out, probably realise that I'm not that far behind, but just calm down and it's taught me so much. I'm really humbled in terms of, again, the job, being a minister, what that means to shepherd and guide people, what it means to journey and walk with people in faith and to lead a church. And it's a huge, immense job, and I can't believe that this is what God is asking me to do sometimes, because He chose me, little old me, and yeah, I'm just blown away. But He just confirms it over and over again with the things that He does and the way that His Holy Spirit moves in me, and I'm so grateful to be in this position. It's a privileged one, and I know that I need to do my best every single day to live for Him and to be honourable in the call that He has for me. So yeah, that's a little rundown of uni and how things are going. Hopefully I popped some pictures up of I took some pictures of my outfits and whatever the first week of uni. Hopefully I've thrown some stuff in here. But yeah, I'm really excited. Things are going really well. Stay blessed, stay focused, and don't forget that the Lord is always on your side. No matter what you're going through, keep going. It's always, always worth it when you walk with the Lord. Stay blessed, stay well. See you guys soon. Bye.